on, Abby?
Popeye is right here. Good boy. We're the RC Sailors, and hey, we're at the airfield with my very first Mavic Air knockoff cheap little toy grade drone.
Not DJI product.
Not a DJI product at all, but it is certainly designed to look like the Mavic Air. This has a really funny product name, but the model number is the X12. If you're interested, we'll have it linked in the description box below. But what we're going to do today is take a look and see what comes in the box with this drone, hopefully fairly briefly, and then we're going to fly it for you and let you know if it's worth your hard-earned money. Big shout out to our patrons for fueling videos like this and just helping keep us going. Now the cool thing about this is maybe one of the first toy grade drones, Abby, check this out, that we have that actually unfolds in the back like the DJI product. You see that? The back one, just like the Mavic.
That's neat.
Yeah, I like that a lot because most of the time the toy grade ones just unfold like the front arms do, but they actually went the extra mile and made it unfold like the Mavic Air. Now, I know it doesn't look exactly like a Mavic Air, but you look at that and you tell me what you think that was designed after. So there we have our drone. It looks pretty good. It unfolds to a nice size, and the camera is manually adjusted up and down. This is a Wi-Fi FPV camera drone, and it comes in around $35. Now for $10 more, you can get a nicer camera. We only have a 0.3 megapixel. Yeah, you can laugh. You had LOL in the comments now. 0.3 megapixel camera on here, but you can pay a little more and get a 2 megapixel camera if you like. Nice little box. I highly recommend you keep it to keep all your stuff in. It comes with the transmitter that we've seen pretty common now with these toy grade drones, and I'll be honest, I like it. The very first one that we had on the channel had an issue where the button wouldn't turn on. You had to hold it in. It just had problems. But since then, we've had about 5 more of these little transmitters just like this, and I like it a lot. The only issue I have, it's not even really an issue, these antennas, they're fake. They're just plastic pieces on top for decoration. There's no antenna going up through any wire of any kind, so keep that in mind. Now everything's usually labeled on these, which I like: auto takeoff, auto land. Now the top 4 buttons are not on this, but we'll figure it out quickly. And it does have a cool little tuck away phone holder. The nice thing about this is it's big enough to hold a phone like Abby's if it wasn't in the case. But we have a huge phone and a huge case, so we won't be putting it in that today. The joysticks or the gimbals feel really good, and it feels really close to a style of maybe an Xbox style of controller as opposed to a big RC airplane box style. I like it. The battery is in a proprietary casing, which is annoying. It's going to be harder to find spare batteries for this if we end up liking the drone. So bear in mind, if you buy this, you're probably only going to find this one battery, and that's going to be it. So just enjoy it on the one battery that you get with the drone. That's sometimes the sacrifice we make for a $36 toy grade drone. It comes with a little USB charge cable. This plugs directly into the battery, and it took about 40 minutes to charge. We get 4 prop guards. The prop guards, this is kind of a neat thing. We're not going to fly on these today, but if you're a beginner, I highly recommend them. They're like training wheels for drones. You just
well, that's neat. They snap together.
Put them together and then it goes on the drone. So it's kind of like 2 pieces, but for shipping and to go back in your box, cool. They come apart, and I like that a lot. These are optional as well. When you have the little legs, the arms unfolded, they give you these legs that can pop in here. Let's see. I know. Just like that. And you can put that on all 4 if you like to look even more like the Mavic Air, but I'm going to opt out of those for a slightly longer flight time. They give you 4 spare props. They all have the little stripes on them, so I like that a lot. A Phillips screwdriver to access your battery hatch and to change the props out if you need to. 4 spare screws in a little bag here. And the instruction manual, which I recommend holding on to, but if you don't get yours or you lose it or something with yours, then we're going to give you the QR code here. You can pause our video and scan it and then get the free app for this drone. So what we're going to do now is fly this for you guys, see how it performs, and let you know if it's worth your hard-earned money or not. And I'm going to start by pressing auto takeoff, and it takes right off.
So does Popeye.
Oh yeah. He's excited. He'll chase for a minute, but it's hot out. Abby, let's step out away from that pole. Okay, there we go. And he's already done. Too hot for him. Now the throttle management, the altitude hold, I'm letting it do all of that. The little side-to-side swaying, that's me because I'm fighting a light breeze. So we have higher rates. I kind of need to go ahead and hit that. There we go, rate 2. And I'm just going to fly around a little bit. Everything seems to be a little bit touchy on this. The camera quality is lacking, but we saved $10 and went with the cheaper camera.
0.3.
Yes, absolutely.
What, you can get 2 megapixels for a few dollars more. It's not too bad.
Yeah, usually the 2 megapixel camera looks a little bit better. Now I'm getting a little bit of Wi-Fi delay here. You remember the little Mavic clone that we did a few days ago? With my yaw rotation, I'm getting some delay. You know, I give it the input and then it takes about a half second to react, and sometimes it stays in that yaw, like it's still giving it yaw input even though I'm not. So there's a little bit of latency in the controls there, and I don't like that very much. My app keeps like closing a little bit. It goes back to the home screen.
What?
Yeah, it's not doing it this second, but I looked down and it showed a big giant picture of
I don't even think it's filming anymore.
Yeah, it is. I see it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an indicator, which is good. But I looked down and there was a big picture of a Boeing jet or something like that. That was weird. So far I'm not super impressed, unfortunately. I want to do a flip. Press the flip button. They did a really good flip. I'll give it that.
We've had a lot of drones like glitch on us lately where it's filming and then it like keeps glitching to the same frame over and over again. I don't know what that's about, but we've had quite a few do that this summer.
Cheaply made.
I guess.
Yeah, which is why it's important to watch some review videos before you buy a drone, because sometimes they're just, you know, they might fly okay, but all the other features don't work very well. It's flying okay in this case. I definitely can't say anything great about the camera, but it is kind of working. I can use it to line up a shot of me and you, so let's do that. So I'm flying the drone, the lights look good on it, and there, that's us. Now the wind is pushing me around quite a bit. But there we go, I can see that, hey, we're in frame now, you know.
All right.
So that's about it's a toy, you know, this is definitely just a toy. It's not even really a hobby grade toy. It's just kind of like, okay, you own a Mavic Air, this would be a cute little thing to set beside it, kind of like what happened with the Mavic. I am going to keep mine. Now, I'm going to mention a lot of people were commenting about the Mavic knockoff that we did. I think it was called the eSheen E58. And a lot of people said it actually performed really well, much better than ours. Unfortunately, we must have gotten a lemon, although I'd say at least 5 or 6 other people in the comments did say that I saw they had issues with theirs too, similar to ours. So it wasn't just ours.
And that's why we're always honest with you guys in our reviews.
Have to be. Have to be. I'm never going to recommend something that I have a bad experience with, because that means probably somebody else out there will too. I'm getting a lot of weird latency issues with this. I'm going to, there, it's like locked in there. I let go of forward, but it kept flying forward for about a second. So what I'm going to do is stop recording, because I want that to save. I'm going to set your phone down. We don't have any more video, okay? And I just want to fly it. I just want to really get a feel for how this flies and see how bad that latency is. Do you want to fly it?
No, you're doing good.
Okay. I want to go higher rate there. Everything just has a delay on this. There, I got stuck in yaw, and now I'm giving it yaw, and it's not giving me any feedback. It's once you get about like 50 or 60 feet away, you start having range issues and latency issues. I have fresh batteries in the transmitter, and that's just unfortunately how some of these Wi-Fi toy grade drones are. They put more effort in copying the looks of the Mavic Air than they did its own performance, unfortunately. That's not always the case with a little toy grade drone, but in this case, that's what we have here. So
if you guys missed the Battle Shark drone we just did,
yeah,
that's what you want to go buy.
About a week ago. It's about the same price as this, maybe $10 or $15 more. But do you believe it? We got an 18-minute flight time on that Battle Sharks drone. Amazing. Toy grade drone under about $60. It's probably sold out by now, but if not, you really should pick one up. If you're not into toy grade drones, good chance to get some early Christmas shopping done for someone in your family. we're going to start recommending things for Christmas, guys, because every now and then these websites will take 3 or 4 weeks to ship something to you. So, you know, a little early shopping never hurt anybody. 18-minute flight time on a drone. It's amazing, on a toy grade drone, under $100. So it flies okay when you're close. You get 50 or 60 feet away and it's a no-go. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up here while the drone is in the air. I don't need to do anything at the end because this is not something that I would recommend to you, unfortunately. I wish I could. I want you guys to buy stuff and have a good time in the hobby, and this is not going to give you a really great time because what people are going to try to do is fly a little farther away.
And higher.
And higher, getting a cool shot because it is a drone.
Goodbye, drone.
Yes, you're going to very quickly lose connection. It's going to get a mind of its own and just fly away and be gone. You know, another really good drone too, Abby, that we did just a few weeks ago was the Star Wars drone. We did an X-wing. I think we should
get over that.
I love it. I absolutely love it. That was my birthday drone. I just love that thing.
So in the past like 2 weeks, the Battle Shark drone,
yeah,
and the X-Wing Star Wars propelled drone.
You need to watch those videos.
Yeah, that's what you need.
They're
to check
very impressive. We've had some other things too that are okay, but those are definitely ones to add to your list or go ahead and buy. Guys, I think that's about it for this video. I'm not going to recommend this drone even if it does have an 18-minute flight time because it's just not functioning very well. Thanks a lot for watching. The drone is waving goodbye. We'll see you in the next video.